Damn, that was so funny and smart. Up next, the great Claude Shakedown. Up next, the great Claude Shakedown, or How I Was Wronged by the Internet. Actually, How I Was Wronged by the Birds of Anthropic.
He's still willing to take an interview, though, folks.
Anthropic, if you are interested, just drop me a line. You know, I am totally comfortable just renouncing any and all statements I've ever made if it benefits me personally. So just know that. And that's the kind of ethics I'll bring to Anthropic, which I think are going to line up based on what I've seen. So what happened last night, I had the big presentation this morning that I was working on, and one of the things I've always hated is making slides. Making slides sucks, especially if you have to use a corporate template. And guess what? Guess what Claude has? A slide skill, and it can make your slides for you. And I had done all of the work. I had written this kind of strategic briefing paper, and all I needed to do was translate it into slides, make bullet points. This is the thing. It's like the dumbest thing you can find.
The slide skill will also take the corporate template and use it?
Yes.
And do it well?
Yes,
it's up?
It f***ed up one slide, but not, I mean, much
Yeah, but that's
better.
fixing one slide out of like 20. Who gives a shit? Like,
that gets me to like, you got to use this thing, man. It's so good. You get fucking, oh man, it's so good. You never feel so good. It really was, it was a drug deal, man. I got fucking squeezed. The first taste is free, and then you got to pay. So what happened is, you know, and this was a big presentation. I worked late. Because this was important and I really wanted to do it well. I'd done all this work on a strategy paper and then posted it into Claude and like, hey, make a slide deck out of this. I'm not concerned about its ability to extract bullet points because that's also how I communicate and kind of like, here are the key points, blah, blah, blah. Midway through, it's kind of like, oh, yeah, cool. All right, cool. This is kind of what I'm planning. Here's the thing. I'm looking at your template. Okay, I've got the template looked at. And it's done, you know, like, it's doing its thing. And it's like, all right, starting to generate the slides. Slide 1, slide 2, slide 3. Out of tokens. Oh, you're out of tokens. Your tokens will renew at 11 p.m. Central Time or something. So it's like, my tokens are not going to renew before my presentation. And a pop-up that says, would you like to purchase some extra usage credits?
Amazing.
Yeah. And I did. It shook me down, and I paid.
That's it.
And
It's what we talked about. You bought yourself some intelligence.
I paid. I mean, this is Jensen Huang's dream come true. You know, it's like, gotta keep the tap flowing. So I had run out of tokens earlier in the day. I was preparing information for the slide, and I just wanted to do some, like, Jira calculations, pull some tickets out of Jira, do some shit. You know, other things that I hate. A couple things happened out of that. I ran out of tokens early in the day, and I'm like, I don't know how to work anymore. Like, I literally...
That was what tickled me. This is what I shared with my team because you texted me. I was at work, and I just started laughing out loud from looking at my phone because I got a text from Josh. Yeah. And it said, I ran out, like, well, first of all, it was like a big rant about these guys, tokens, tokens. And then like a bit of a pause. And then he's like, I think I've also realized I don't know how to do my job.
It felt like that. It really felt like that. Like, it has become, and I consider my AI usage to be pretty pedestrian, mature. Even keel. Like, just reasonable. You know, I'm mindful of the things that we've talked about skill erosion, being mindful. Like, the strategy paper I wrote, I didn't use AI. I didn't use AI at all initially. Like, I just wanted to do some, like, hard thinking, and then of course I brought AI to blah, blah, blah. But yeah, then when the tokens are completely cut off, it's like, I don't even know how to get to the page I want to get to in Confluence. It's like, I gotta open up Confluence and like try to twirl down this fucking garbage.
Amazing.
Yeah. So that was a bit of an eye-opener. And although in that instance, I was like, fuck this, I'm not paying for credits. I can wait till 6 p.m. But then I got my 6 p.m. fix. And like, by the way, and I'm sure this is no mistake, the PowerPoint skill does burn through your cache of tokens, by the way.
They know where the money is. Middle management.
Absolutely. Just the value destroyers. Yeah, so what my takeaway from that was these guys. This is gonna be like this all the time. The way things will likely evolve will be, yeah, we will still use frontier models, but much less. And you as an employee will get 300 credit budget a month, but actually part of your job is going to be managing your token spend or managing your intelligence budget, using it for really high value tasks, but then using local models, using cheap models, kind of like, how do you map that out? And you're getting a big smile on your face, and tell me why.
Because I'm going to keep this as anonymous as possible. I can tell you who I'm talking about later, but I spoke to someone who spoke to the, and this is probably true at every company.
I spoke to someone who spoke to someone who spoke to someone in a frontier
I spoke to someone
lab.
who spoke to the CFO at their company, who's looking at a giant fucking number, being like, "Show me the return on investment, please."
Oh yeah. Oh sure.
And no one can answer that question.
Oh.
CFOs everywhere are fucking
Is it
losing
happening?
their shit.
Is it finally
probably?
happening? Oh yeah.
Because people are like, well, oh, so are we shipping more features? Are we like getting more stuff out? And they're like, well, no, not really.
The beautiful thing about this is that ain't even the real number. That number that these CFOs are seeing, that's not the real number. That's the insanely subsidized number.
Because they're all taking the Uber approach right now, which is just like, we'll eat a lot of this cost for the time being until we capture so much of the market, we can up the price of the brick.
Anthropic.
Yep.
Good anthropic.
Good times.
Get your fix when it's cheap. Up next, denouement.